Jesus gave his life for all. His blood was shed for me because of sin. How the Father must have cried when his Son was crucified, because he loves me so. That is why. Because he loves me, he left to give his Son to die. It's not mine to wonder why, but to believe, because he loves me. I forsaken all my sins, and I'll be at home with him eternally, and I'll be at home with him eternally, all because he loves me. John chapter 3 and verse 16 tells us that God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish but have everlasting life. Man has a choice. Man has a choice to either trust in Jesus Christ to have paid the sin debt, or reject him and be doomed forever. God made a very clear plan, and his plan was that he so loved us that he would give his Son, his only Son, to be the sacrifice for the sins of the world. And for all who would put their faith and trust in him, they could have the promise of eternal life. Now, we all have eternal life, but the difference there was that the one who puts their trust in Jesus Christ has the promise of eternal life in heaven's glory, in the presence of God, forever and forever. I remember in 1990, I believe it was, or 1988 perhaps, we first sang this song, Because God Loved Me. And what a blessing it was to us. You may have noticed that the theme of several songs that Sandra and I recorded and sang together were songs that spoke of the love of God. That's not because God is only love. We should be reminded, as I was this past week, that God is light, number one. In him is no darkness at all. He is perfect, holy, righteous, and just. He'll do that not which is fair, but that which is right. And what he said was that it takes a pure lamb, a lamb whose blood is not blemished, to die for the sins of the world. And so he sent his own Son into the world, that he might be born of the Virgin, and might then die on that old Roman cross, shedding his innocent blood for us so that we might go free. What a blessing. We sang a lot of songs about the love of God, but we don't ever want to limit God just to being a God of love. He is also a holy God and a righteous God and a just God. He will not let sin go unpunished. And so his Son had to take our place on the cross and shed his blood for us. I hope you know that truth, and I hope you believe that truth, and that you now are looking forward to, when this life is over, a time of eternity with Christ, with God, forever and forever. Well, I hope your day is going good today. It looks like it's going to be another beautiful day, and we're looking forward to that. Excuse me. But until the sun comes on up, until we get a chance to look at what this day is like, we must continue by faith to walk, and I hope that you are walking today by faith, looking unto God and asking Him to help you as you go through this day. Let's be sure and continue to love Him as He first loved us, remembering that all He's done for us is so precious. It's the only hope we have, is what God has done for us. We may have men do favors for us from time to time. We may even have men and women show their love to us. But that will never compare with what God has done. Let's give Him the glory today for His goodness to us. I hope you'll have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you next time we gather here for encouragement with the Johnsons. Bye-bye.